Welcome to December, everybody, and one of the things I want to talk about today is numbers, and let's get down to talking about actual legit numbers of what it costs to buy a house and what that might look like in today's market as a monthly payment for a mortgage. So I'm going to use two scenarios with the same price. So the first one is, let's look at something that may have happened 6 months ago. By the way, I'm not an accountant or a mortgage loan officer. Please check with your local loan professional for actual numbers that apply to you. So 6 months ago, if you were looking at a house that was priced at $450,000, you probably could have ended up paying $500,000 for that house. Probably would have had to put something like 10% down, which means you're borrowing $450,000. And about 6 months ago, the interest rate would have been around 4.5%. And another scenario would be you're buying a house today. And today, if a house is priced at $450,000 and you have an aggressive realtor who's willing to work on your best interest, he might be able to negotiate a price of $425,000. So just a little comparison, 6 months ago, we would have anticipated paying more than the asking price, and today we anticipate paying less than the asking price. If you put 10% down, your mortgage would have been $382,000 as opposed to, in the first scenario, $450,000. So about a $70,000 difference. 6 months ago, your interest rate would have been about 4.5%. And this morning, I did a little research using bankrate.com, and you would pay about 5.25% today. So in today's market, you'd pay about the same, $22.80 6 months ago and $22.36 in today's market for the same house. Interesting to note, we hear all these stories about how things are, but when you actually take a look at the numbers and what they really say, it's that home prices based on a monthly payment are relatively the same. So if you're in the market looking at homes and a little scared to buy because interest rates are higher, keep in mind that interest rates are higher, but prices are lower, and you can negotiate in today's market, and there's lots of options. So if you'd like to be in the market, but all the stories that you've heard are making you nervous to enter the market, let's get together. Let's take a look at some numbers. Let's look at houses that interest you and what they cost. Let's talk to an interest or a loan professional and see what they have to say about what your monthly interest payment could look like. And if those make sense, we'd love to help you move forward.